that's the list. The big to-do list for me while Dad's off on, his big vacation. And he's added more to it. I haven't even looked at it. And he also put in a big red, or else. Or else what? I mean, you just left. Left a few hours ago, but still. And, what else could he have thought of to do? It's not like he didn't already saddle me with more than a week's worth of work. Oh, but no, I can get all done in one day. No, it's fine. It's fine. It can all be done in one day. Great start to everyone's vacation, I guess. How's it going? I'm a little bit shy of miserable, but hopefully that'll clear up soon. So I figured that I would, come out and show, hey, I'm not totally incompetent like apparently one person thinks, and I can go and take... Forgot to switch my shoes out. Nobody mentioned that because that has nothing to do with actual, level of competence. Just oh, whoops, I forgot my shoes, but I can go back and get it because I haven't actually done anything yet, and I'm not about to get my... anything else dirty. I mean, come on, it's taking care of the chickens. Really, nothing has changed. Gotta stop them a bit, make sure no spiders or stink bugs got in them. And that's kind of the problem with shoes like this just left outside, is that you never know when some little bug might decide to call it home. Stick your foot in, and then all of a sudden, spider bite. Spider bite hurt. Anyway. Chickens, because, there's so many steps to taking care of them and all that, so I'm just going to show that, hey, my memory retention isn't completely awful. Again, like somebody thinks. It's so weird that we have tomato plants just sprouting up out here. I do kind of have to wonder if we are going to wind up getting any tomatoes by the end of the season. Oh, look at that. They're all out here and waiting. Alright. How you doing? How you doing? And... okay. There it is. I have a plastic bag in my pocket to pick up any eggs so I don't dirty up the camera. Alright, back it up, birds. Back it up. Place the block just so. Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it. Yippee. Scrubs. Okay. Just as instructed. There we go. Alright, they got their snack. As instructed. Now, give me a moment. We can just watch them as I reset all of the locks. Come on, really? There we go. There. No need to go in this side. And yeah, that's where I dragged all that stuff. That's where Dad was talking about. Apparently there's a bee's nest back here. Could see some of them flying around before, and it's great that he finally decided to mention that it was there. Yeah, there's a scoop on the rake. And there's a spider on the lock. Sticks. Get out of here, spider. And this is so annoying to do with one hand. Okay. I know it's very riveting having me unlock doors and look at things. Luckily, all birds are outside and accounted for, so I know there's none inside, which makes this easier. So I guess I might as well just, you know, grab the fun little scoop tool. Except, you know what? You know what? I don't think I will. Because here's the thing. When you make an agreement, you stick to the agreement. And you know what our agreement was? The agreement is that it's dark in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, and no eggs. You know, I wonder if that's the reason why Dad's been so, aggravated lately, is because chickens just aren't laying eggs. It could be. Alright, just give me a sec to relock all this. There we go. So yeah, gotta wonder if that might be the reason why. And what's funny is that I even brought a plastic bag out just like I used to with the ducks, so that if there weren't any eggs, I could just cram them in that, and then I wouldn't be dirtying my hands up by directly touching the eggs. So there, chickens taken care of. It's not like it's a ton of things. Like, the thing with the cleaning is that, like, we've had an agreement since he's gotten these stupid birds that I wouldn't be the one to start shouldering all of the responsibility for it. I cleaned this once while he's on vacation, suddenly he's gonna start asking me to clean them every time. Because that just seems to be the way that it's been going lately. Oh, you already did it once, it's not that bad, why don't you just keep doing it? Because they're not my birds, they're your hobby. Why do I have to be the one to clean up after them? It doesn't make any sense, if you ask me. So why perpetuate that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Well, no, it does make sense, but I don't like it. That's a better way for me to put that. I don't like it. They're not my birds, not my problem. He can keep cleaning, and there's no reason why I should change that when the only thing that has really changed is just, you know, like the location. They have moved slightly. But before, when I had to take care of the birds, I didn't have to clean up after them. There's less now than when I had to take care of them last. And now all of a sudden it's a big deal for me to have to clean up their thing? No. I'm not so sure about that. So I'm just not going to do that. Because there's nothing really different about it. I'll make sure they're fed. I'm not heartless. They'll have their food, they'll have their snack, they'll have their scratch, they'll have their water. And I will collect eggs when they show up. But there's less waste now because there's less birds making waste, so why should I have to deviate and start doing more responsibility than I was promised that I had to do? See, that's the thing. And that's the part, I suppose, that doesn't really make sense. That and... Sorry, bit of a chill. But yeah. I guess going on that, I think part of the funny thing about that list that he made is just that he put in like basic stuff, like take out the trash and make sure that it goes out on the right day. No kidding. Like, duh. Just because I don't take the trash out normally on his timetable, I don't, like, you know, I'm not asleep in bed and all of a sudden I'm just like, I have activated. Trash must go out because Father demands it. Trash shall go out immediately. Like, no. Because I don't do that, he just takes it on himself to do the trash, and thus just apparently makes it my problem, and assumes that I just wouldn't do it otherwise. I'm surprised he didn't put, like, oh, make sure you run the dishwasher, and when you're done, put the dishes away. I'm surprised he didn't put that on the list. I don't know, maybe put it on the new stuff. Like I said, I didn't check. I saw like the one thing, and it's just like, no, you're crazy. That list is so ridiculous to begin with, because it's like, they're not jobs I can get done all in one day. Maybe if they, like, all the stuff for them was set out exactly as needed, I might be able to get it done. But that's not the case. I would have to set up, do the jobs, and then disassemble, put everything away in all the time that it would take to do that. So, you know, you're adding a whole bunch of setup and takedown time along with the actual job time. It doesn't work. I don't know where, like, I thought that I had poor, like, conceptual time management in terms of, like, oh, it'll take this long to do this long to do this long to do this, but apparently that is so much worse. And besides that, isn't this also my vacation too? Like, you know, he's off, he's all on vacation, he's doing his stuff, he's fishing, he's doing all that. Well, what? Just because I'm home doesn't mean that it's not my vacation too? A staycation, if you will? And hey, when you're at a vacation place, you know, they don't have you mow lawns or polish banisters or stuff like that. So why is this any different? I'll do the basic stuff. I'll take trash out. I'll do dishes. What was the other thing? There was some other, like, either way, like, you know, I will clean if I feel so inclined. I'm not going to leave the place slovenly. I will clean up after myself if I, like, make a mess cooking. But I don't see much of a point in... Not that I don't see much of a point, but I don't see much reason to go out of my way and not enjoy a little bit of vacation of my own. And as such, I think I know what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do nothing.